Welcome to Skincare Gurus, your go-to podcast for everything skincare. Whether you're a glow-getter, beauty beginner, or seasoned skincare junkie, we've got you covered. Each week, we dive into the latest skincare trends, breaking beauty news, expert tips, and product deep dives to help you achieve radiant, healthy skin at every age.
From K-beauty secrets and ingredient spotlights to debunking myths and building effective routines, we deliver honest, research-backed insights with a touch of fun and real-world advice.
Hosted by trusted beauty insiders and skincare entrepreneurs, Skincare Gurus brings you smart guidance to help you shop smarter, care better, and glow brighter.
New episodes every week. Follow or subscribe now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen, so you never miss a glow-up.
Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. You just heard that intro for Skincare Gurus, which is, well, all about skin. And that's actually our jumping off point for today's deep dive. Yeah, our listener sent over this really interesting stack of sources. They explore the whole world of Korean beauty, this pursuit of what they call glass skin, and also a specific website, bestskincareusa.com, which seems kind of central to all this. Yeah. So our mission really is to pull out the key stuff from these materials for you, give you a shortcut kind of to understanding this booming part of the beauty world. We'll look at the trends, the tech, the routines, everything promising that glowy skin. It's about going from the dream to the actual products.
And what's really fascinating looking through these sources is how this one specific look, glass skin, isn't just a trend. It's more like a masterclass in creating a market based purely on an aesthetic. I mean, it's such a strong visual idea. It's basically driven this huge sector, billions of dollars, really forcing the big traditional beauty companies to, well, rethink almost everything. Yeah. How they make products, how they market them. So we'll be looking at how bestskincareusa.com fits into this, how they position themselves to meet these specific demands, what they offer, the brands they push, the technologies. It makes you ask, what is this quest for perfect skin and how's it changing everything?
That's a really good way to frame it. So let's start right there with the bestskincareusa.com. The sources call it a premier online spot for skincare. But what makes it premier? What's their actual mission and how do they choose what products to offer you?
Well, their mission seems pretty clear. Based on the materials. It's really about getting you products that, actually work, stuff that gives visible results. But the key thing isn't just having lots of products. It's about this curated selection. The sources really hammer this home. Their inventory isn't just big. It's specifically chosen. They highlight products that are, one, top-rated by experts, and two, bestsellers, meaning, thousands of people have tried them and liked them. It's meant to signal, hey, this stuff is reliable.
Right, so it's less about overwhelming choice and more about trust. That makes sense. Yeah, the market's so crowded. What kinds of skin issues are they specifically trying to help with?
Exactly. Trust is a good word for it.
Yeah.
And they've structured their site to tackle really common concerns. So if you're dealing with, say, dryness or maybe sensitivity and redness, or things like uneven skin tone or, the signs of aging, fine lines, their categories are set up to help you find solutions for your specific thing. It's a targeted approach.
Okay. And when we look at the actual range of products, it's pretty wide, isn't it? It's not just creams for your face.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, their main focus is Korean facial products. The cleansers, exfoliators, serums, ampoules, toners, moisturizers, the whole routine. But yeah, it goes way beyond that. The sources mention Korean makeup, these elaborate ritual sets for the full experience, travel kits, which are handy, and even Korean hair care and body care. So it's presenting this sort of holistic view,
Yeah.
Beauty isn't just your face, it's everything.
Right, the whole package. Now, let's get to the core of this, what our listener was really interested in, this Korean beauty revolution and the glass skin idea. We hear these terms constantly. What do the sources say about why K-beauty became such a big deal globally, and what is glass skin, really?
K-beauty, according to these materials, really did shake things up. It shifted the focus. Instead of just, covering imperfections, it's about genuinely nurturing your skin's health. The philosophy is all about intense hydration, strong protection, and getting that radiant glow. And it does this by mixing traditional Korean practices with really advanced science and formulations. It's less quick fix, more long-term dedication.
And this glass skin idea, it sounds almost unreal, like you said, like something out of a painting.
It is a very powerful marketing concept, yeah. It describes this super coveted look, skin that's so intensely hydrated, so luminous, so smooth, and basically looks poreless, that it resembles glass, right. Translucent glass. It's definitely an aspirational look. It's something that's really captured people's attention and sort of set a new standard for what perfect skin could look like.
Okay, so if that's the goal, the glass skin ideal, what are the basic steps? What are the core K-beauty principles guiding you there?
The sources consistently point to a ritual. It's about a carefully planned, consistent routine. And there are three main pillars, you could say. First is cleanse, and they specifically talk about double cleansing. So you start with an oil-based cleanser that melts makeup, sunscreen, grime. Then you follow up with a water-based cleanser to wash everything away thoroughly.
Okay, double cleanse. Got it.
Second is hydrate. This is huge in K-beauty. It means layering hydrating products, things like essences, serums, maybe ampoules, and moisturizers. The goal is to get the skin really plump and glowing from within.
Layers of moisture. Makes sense.
And third, protect. This means defending your skin against UV rays, pollution, all the daily stuff. Usually, this involves using a good sunscreen every single day as the last step in your morning routine. It's about building these layers of care.
Now, the sources really zero in on one specific brand, Ryman Skincare. They even market it as, quote, the secret behind Korea's glass skin trend. That's a big claim. So what do the materials tell us makes Ryman supposedly so special? What's the secret sauce?
Yeah, that's a bold statement. What gets highlighted most is their focus on, well, two things: ingredients and technology. Ryman products are presented as being natural, organic, and cruelty-free. And a big part of their story is that key ingredients are sustainably sourced from Jeju Island in South Korea. That definitely plays into the desire for clean, eco-friendly beauty.
Jeju Island. Yeah, I've heard of it. It's known for being really pristine, volcanic, right? Sounds like a good place to get ingredients.
Exactly. That has a lot of appeal for consumers looking for that natural, responsibly sourced angle. But it's not just about nature. The sources also make a big deal about their use of advanced nanoliposome technology.
Nanoliposome. Okay, break that down for us.
Right. So basically, think of nanoliposomes as tiny, tiny delivery bubbles. They wrap up the active ingredients. Because they're so small and structured in a certain way, they can supposedly penetrate the skin deeper and more effectively than, say, just rubbing a cream on top. The claim is this leads to faster absorption and quicker, more noticeable results because the good stuff gets where it needs to go. So it's positioned as more than just marketing fluff. It's supposed to be about maximizing how well the ingredients work.
Okay, that's the tech side. But what about the actual ingredients Ryman is using from Jeju? What are the hero ingredients, as they call them?
Two really stand out in the materials. First is giant byung pool. That's more commonly known as Centella asiatica, or cica. It's super popular in skincare now. It's known for being really soothing, calming irritation, which is great for sensitive skin. Plus, it's packed with antioxidants to fight off environmental damage.
Centella asiatica, right? I've seen that around. What's the other one?
The other is Jeju Lava Energy Water. This is basically water filtered through volcanic rock, and it's naturally enriched with, the sources say, over 12 different minerals. The idea is that this mineral-rich water deeply hydrates the skin and helps brighten it from the inside out, giving you that kind of vibrant, healthy look.
So you've got the fancy tech, these special Jeju ingredients. If someone starts using Ryman, hoping for that glass skin, how fast do the sources say they might see results? Because, people want results.
Yeah, that's always the bottom line, isn't it? The material suggests most people see some initial changes within about 1 to 2 weeks. Maybe skin feels more hydrated, looks a bit brighter. But for the full effect, that real glass skin glow, they say it typically takes about 4 to 8 weeks of using the products consistently, day in, day out. And they also make a point of saying the products are hypoallergenic, paraben-free, sulfate-free. So they're trying to reassure people that it should be safe, even if you have sensitive skin or are prone to acne, which is a big plus for many.
Okay, right. So we have the big picture, the specific brand. But even with all that info, choosing products, figuring out a multi-step routine, that can still feel like a lot, can't it? That's apparently where BestSkincareUSA.com brings in their skincare ritual quiz. What's that all about? How does it help you, the customer?
Yeah, it seems designed to tackle exactly that feeling of being overwhelmed. The quiz is basically a tool to help you find a personalized skincare routine that's tailored to your skin, your goals. It's meant to take the guesswork out of it. Because wading through all the options, especially in K-beauty with all its steps, can be intimidating if you're new to it.
So say you're dealing with acne, or maybe you are specifically aiming for that glass skin look. This quiz points you in the right direction.
Exactly. That's the idea. It covers different goals like, yes, acne solutions or achieving the glass skin look. And it doesn't just give generic advice, apparently. It recommends specific brands and products they carry, including Ryman, another one called Inselderm they mentioned, and even Korean makeup items, if that's relevant to your answers. So it's trying to give you a concrete, actionable plan for your own skin journey. Makes it feel more manageable.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, while Ryman clearly gets a lot of spotlight in these sources, the materials do mention other popular products on bestskincareusa.com that aren't necessarily Ryman or Inselderm.
Mhm.
What are some of those general, powerhouse ingredients or products you might find there? Why are they bestsellers?
Right. It's not all about Ryman. The site also features other well-known effective ingredients that have broad appeal. For example, they highlight hydrating hyaluronic acid serum. Hyaluronic acid is, famous for holding onto water, so it really helps plump up the skin, makes lines look less obvious. It's a hydration hero, basically.
Yeah, hyaluronic acid is everywhere now. What else?
Then there's retinol anti-aging cream. Retinol is another big one, a form of vitamin A. It's really well studied for reducing wrinkles, improving skin texture, speeding up cell turnover. It's kind of the gold standard for anti-aging for many
Yeah,
people.
classic.
And the third one they mention is vitamin C brightening serum. Vitamin C is a great antioxidant. It helps fade dark spots, evens out skin tone overall, and just gives your skin that healthy, bright look. So yeah, these are like the tried and true workhorses of skincare that address really common concerns, reliable choices.
Gotcha. So, beyond the products themselves, what about just the experience of shopping there? What does bestskincareusa.com do to build trust with customers, especially since it's all online? Authenticity must be a big deal.
Definitely. They seem very focused on building that trust and customer satisfaction. Like we mentioned earlier, they really lean on the top-rated and best-selling angle, emphasizing that these products are tried and tested by thousands. That's social proof right there. They also offer practical perks, like free shipping if you spend over $100, which people always appreciate. And importantly, they state they're an official independent distributor for brands like Ryman. That's key. It reassures you that you're getting the real deal, not a counterfeit, which can be a worry online.
Yeah, that's huge for specialized brands.
Absolutely. And they also encourage signing up for their newsletter. Stay updated on trends, new stuff, get exclusive offers. It's about building a community, keeping people engaged beyond just one purchase.
So, wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway here? We've gone pretty deep into this world of Korean beauty, guided by the sources about bestskincareusa.com. We've looked at glass skin, the K-beauty philosophy, Ryman's tech and ingredients, the personalization quiz. It's quite a mix of tradition, science, and some very effective marketing.
Yeah, if you step back and look at the bigger picture, it really shows how powerful a specific beauty ideal like glass skin can be. It literally shapes how products are made and sold. It also points to what consumers increasingly want. Not just products that work, but solutions tailored to them, transparency about what's in the products, and a deeper understanding of their own skincare. That whole move towards ritual and holistic care is really significant, I think.
And for you, listening in, maybe the most practical takeaway is understanding those core K-beauty principles we talked about. Cleanse thoroughly, hydrate like crazy, and protect your skin every day. That framework, cleanse, hydrate, protect, can be a really solid foundation for anyone's skincare routine, honestly, no matter what specific brands or products you end up choosing. It gives you a starting point. So here's something to think about after we sign off. With all this focus on achieving a look as specific and, well, perfected as glass skin, how might that intense pursuit of one particular ideal affect how we think about beauty in general? How does it shape our self-care routines or even how we feel about our own skin day to day? What stands out to you about that whole dynamic?